She's here to end the scheme.
Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Hey guys, like and subscribe.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right, no worries, ma'am. This is Jennifer Smith, and I'm calling you from the Kirkendall Dwyer Law Firm, ma'am.
Uh-huh.
A week ago, we had a great conversation regarding your SSDI claim. We were calling
I
for you
never
check.
spoke to Jennifer. I spoke to somebody named Karina.
Yes, ma'am. As I told you, I'm from the Kirkendall Law Firm,
Okay.
and you were having a conversation with us regarding your
Actually,
claim. And
I spoke to somebody, and they
uh-huh.
didn't know who Karina Burnett was, and I was told to call back and speak to her. So I tried to call
Uh-huh.
back the law firm several times, and I either got disconnected or nobody picked up the phone.
Okay, so would you like me to provide you with our number so you
I've
can?
got the toll-free number. I've got it.
You got her number?
I've got the toll-free number for Kirkendall and Dwyer. Yes, I do.
Perfect. Is it 877?
I believe so, yes. That's what the website
Alright.
says.
Alright, I got you perfectly, mom. So you're saying that you did call and nobody picked up your call, mom?
Well, I talked to somebody. There was a man, and he transferred me to some woman who sounds a little bit like you, and they were taking information from me, that woman did, asking for my social security number, which you should never give out over the phone. I can't believe she even asked me that.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Yeah.
so I was, worried about that because it's not like, somebody should be calling and asking for somebody's social security number over the phone.
Of course, that's not right, mom, but let me tell you, we are a Kirkendall Door law firm. We specialize in helping people claim their disability. We
Mm-hmm.
file for their disability, and you
Mm-hmm.
cannot file for somebody's disability with Social Security until unless you give out their social to them.
Well, now that I've got
And you can
you on the phone,
go ahead.
I went ahead and I checked the Better Business Bureau website for this law firm, and they don't have good
Mhm.
reviews. So I'm skeptical that they would be able to help me and do the right thing, because if you look at all these reviews I've been looking at, they're not
Huh?
good.
I got your concern, mom. So you are saying that you are not comfortable with us helping you claim your disability?
Well, I'm looking at all these reviews, and it's just they're bad reviews. So I actually called a local disability attorney. I haven't retained anybody yet, by the way, before you ask. And I was speaking to her about this, and
Okay.
she said you should never ever give your social security number over the phone. And if a lawyer would ask you that over the phone, that's unethical, and also it's unethical and illegal for a law firm to reach out to people. She told me that.
Oh, okay, got it perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
So you did talk to someone and you now have a different attorney? Is that what you're saying?
Oh my gosh, you didn't listen to anything I said. I said I called a local disability attorney. I have not retained an attorney yet. I just
Oh,
called to speak to somebody about all of the things that were bothering me. And she told me flat
oh,
out that if anybody asks you for your social security number over the phone, it's a scam. And it's also unethical and illegal for any law firm to reach out to people to solicit to get them to apply for Social Security disability.
yeah, it is, ma'am. I got your point. So
Mm-hmm.
in that case, ma'am, you would have hanged up the call and the line got disconnected. For our customers, we also provide a hard copy for them with all our information, with their information, how we're gonna file for disability,
I
each
already
and
know how to
everything, and
apply. I already know how to
the
apply. And you got all my information. You got every bit of information on me, even the last four of my social number. And I never received any correspondence from you. Never ever.
all right, I got you, ma'am. Let me see what the problem is here. I'm pulling out your profile here for you, okay? The one we have. Just give me a moment, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Not receiving any paperwork or anything like that. Um, sounds about right after I read these reviews on the Better Business Bureau. All the people were saying they didn't get paperwork, that they weren't able to call the law firm after they applied and gave all of their information. Nobody would return calls. That's not
Uh-huh.
professional at all.
Yeah, it's not. I don't see
Where are
this
you located?
person here.
Jennifer, where are you located?
Ma'am, our main office is in Dallas, Texas, but we also have different branches all over
I
the
know.
state, like
I know.
Atlanta,
I've seen the website. Where
Georgia.
I've seen the website. Where are you located though?
Where I'm calling you from the Dallas, Texas, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Well, why are you spoofing a local number? Why aren't you calling me from the 877 number?
That's what we are provided with, ma'am, in the system.
You're spoofing
We are
a local.
provided numbers that
You're spoofing a local number for my local area. If you're calling from a law firm in Texas, shouldn't it come up with the 713 or the 877 phone number calling me back?
Of course you do, ma'am, but we are, as I told you, we are provided with numbers that we call with people from our official
You're provided with numbers?
LLC,
I'm
ma'am.
sorry. You said you're provided with numbers. Who provides you with these numbers?
Our office, ma'am.
How do you get these numbers?
It's
How do you
our.
obtain these numbers? Because I never spoke to anybody before. I got a cold call about all of this.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Really?
You received a cold call, and let me
I
write all
did.
of that down. Actually, ma'am, what I am doing is I am writing all that down, what you are saying and what you said, that you did not receive anything, that we asked you for your social, which is not good. So I am following with our website, and I have seen those reviews right now. So I'm gonna take it all to my
Well, I'm not
senior
talking about
representative.
reviews on the Kirkendall Dwyer website. I'm talking about the reviews from the Better Business Bureau. And those reviews have to be approved by the Better Business Bureau before they're ever posted.
That's what I'm doing right now, ma'am.
Okay.
So, ma'am, yeah, I have submitted your profile here and the concerns that you have. In 2
I'm sorry?
weeks, yeah, and in 2 weeks, you're going to receive a direct letter from the Kirkendall Doyle Law Firm.
Kirkendall
That-
Doyle.
that
It's.
will
I
be
thought it
my
was
name
Kirk.
on-
You said Kirkendall Doyle. It's Kirkendall Dwyer, right?
Yeah, it's Kirkendall Doyle
Okay.
LLC.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if if you
you're
want to
gonna
send me
receive,
something digitally to my email that I provided to that lady, you can send something there.
Oh, you don't want it a hard copy? All right, then we can provide you with an email
Okay.
with the information and all of that that you need to get for your disability. All right, ma'am?
All right. I'll take
And
a look
I
at it.
apologize for all this you have gone through, ma'am. I am so sorry to hear about that. I'll make sure to do better on that, and I'll make sure to go to higher ups about this too.
All right. Well,
Inform them on.
excuse me. You might want to let them know that cold calling people to get clients is illegal and unethical.
Yes, of course it is. I didn't knew about that before. I highly appreciate your patience for telling me that, ma'am. So I'm gonna go with the higher ups and probably gonna talk to them about all of this that's going on nowadays, especially about the social security thing that they have asked you on that, in all of that, okay?
Okay.
And I am highly apologize from their behalf, ma'am. I'm so sorry for that. And the information, the letter I'm going to send you in your email, ma'am, you will have my direct information on that letter. If anything happens or if you by chance didn't receive it, you can give me a call back on that, okay?
On the 877 number.
No, that will be my direct number.
Right. Right.
The one I'm
The
going to
toll-free
provide you
number.
with in the email.
Right. Right. Okay.
Perfect. So I apologize for that, ma'am. Have a really wonderful day, Miss Bailey.
Bye. This is incredible. I can't believe that they keep calling me back. They are desperate to get all of my personal information and try to commit identity theft. I'm going to call Kirkendall Dwyer back, the real law firm, in Texas and ask them if they know this Jennifer Smith and see how this goes.
You have reached the law office of Kirkendall Dwyer. This call. Kirkendall Dwyer, Shanti speaking. How can I assist?
Yeah, do you have a Jennifer Smith that works there?
I'll be happy to check. What is your first and last name?
Penelope Bailey.
You said Jennifer Smith.
She just called me right before I called you.
Alright, so let me just have you transfer to the intake department. Just a moment, okay?
Okay. Here we go again.
You have reached the law office of Kirkendall Dwyer. This call may be recorded for quality and training purposes. If you know your party's extension, please feel free to dial it at any time. For Social Security disability, press 1. For motorcycle and personal injury, press 2. For pharmaceutical, medical, or toxic tort, press 3. Thank you and have a great day.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling Kirkendall Dwyer. Arisa speaking. How may I assist you today?
Yes, I'm looking for a Jennifer Smith. She just called me and she said she was with Kirkendall Dwyer.
Okay, can I have your name, please?
Penelope
Your full name?
Bailey.
Okay, thank you. And do you mind confirming the last 4 digits of your social for me, please?
I haven't retained you as an attorney yet, but do you have a Jennifer Smith that works there? This is very important.
Oh, so you're now filed in. Okay,
Not yet.
Okay, I'll go ahead and transfer you over
where?
to someone who's gonna assist you.
Where are you transferring me to?
The intake department, and they will assist you.
Okay, she just transferred me to you, which was the intake department.
No, ma'am, this is not the intake department.
Well, why, she told me she was transferring me to the intake department. What department are you then?
This is the case that's already filed.
Let me speak to the... Can I speak to the office manager? I said this is very, very important. I don't think you understand how important this is.
Okay, I'll transfer you to someone who's gonna assist you.
Why do I not believe that?
Thank you for calling Kirkendall Dwyer. We look forward to discussing your potential Social Security disability claim. Please wait while we transfer you to the next available intake specialist. You have reached the law office of Kirkendall Dwyer.
I keep getting disconnected again, guys. Nobody's picking up.
Thank you for calling Kirkendall Dwyer Law Firm Reception. This is Sandy speaking. How may I help direct your call today?
Yeah, I was just on the phone with you and I got disconnected. I cannot get a hold of anybody. I'm trying to let you know that I believe Indian or Pakistani scammers are pretending to be your law firm. You would think that somebody would be interested in hearing about that. Can you transfer me to somebody who might be interested in hearing about that?
Can you provide me with your first and last name?
Penelope Bailey.
All right, just a moment. I'll place you in a brief hold while I reach out to the case manager.
There's no case manager. There's no case manager.
All right, I just have the case pulled up. Actually, you're a part of our intake department.
Isn't that interesting? Because I just spoke to somebody named Jennifer Smith, and she sounded like she was from India or Pakistan. And I just believe, I think that they're pretending to be your law firm. Are you telling me that she does work with you?
All right, so I think I would have spoke with you sometime back. Like I explained to you, the intake department from the receptionist department are 2 different departments. We're not really able to see who is a part of the intake.
All right. Can I say something? Every time you transfer me to the intake department, they say you've got the wrong department. They hang up on me or they never pick up the phone. Is that normal?
So sometimes when we do transfer to the intake due to their work schedule and our work schedule, it's 2 different schedules. So sometimes the call would cut or it might ring out. It depends on their schedule. So
well, I've been trying to get a hold of you for days, almost a week now, because I've been trying to get to the bottom of this and find out what's going on. Because after the lady asked for my Social Security number in the first couple minutes of the call, that was really, that was scary. And I was thinking that these India and Pakistani people were pretending to be your company because it's illegal for your law firm to outsource and call for clients. I know that for a fact.
All right. So what I'll do is I'll place you in a brief hold while I try to see if I get in touch with the intake supervisor. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You guys want to take bets that I never get through to anybody?
Thank you so much for holding. I'm currently working on getting in touch with a supervisor, so please continue to hold for me. I'm just updating you. It does take a while to get in touch with one of the soups for the department.
Okay. Are they here in the United States in Texas, or are they over in Pakistan and India? I'm just curious.
No. They work for the law firm. That's fine. I'll place you in a brief hold while I try to get in touch with her, okay?
Mm-hmm. She thinks this is funny. This is not funny. If you're doing illegal things and having these scammers call me or whoever you're hiring, and you saw how he behaved, cussing at me, yelling at me. Wow. Still on hold, guys. Going on 25 minutes. I think that they're trying to avoid speaking to me. I think it's very odd that the real law firm in Texas has all of my information and my intake and my name, and they know who I am, yet it was the India or Pakistani call center that called me for them. Wow. I was on hold for over 30 minutes and they hang up on me. I'm going to call them back one more time, and my next step is to call the Texas Bar Association and the Attorney General to make a formal complaint.
Thank you for calling Kirk Kendall Dwyer Law Firm. This is Shaka. How may I help you?
Yeah, my name is Penelope Bailey. I was on hold for almost a half an hour and nobody ever picked up. Does anybody want to talk to me, or should I just consider this that you don't want to talk to me?
I'm sorry about that. Let me check for your case manager. Okay. May I please have the last
I need to make a complaint, either with your law firm or with the State Bar Association of Texas, because the person that you had cold call me was nasty and cussed at me, and I can prove it.
Okay, I understand. Okay, no problem. Let me check on this for you. One moment, please.
Very sketchy, guys. Very, very sketchy. Now I really am thinking that they are using these Pakistan or Indian call centers to cold call people to get them to apply for Social Security or whatever else that they're offering. Motorcycle, pharmaceutical. Oh my gosh.
Thank you for calling Kirk and Dwyer. We look forward to discussing your potential Social Security disability claim. Please wait while we transfer you to the next available intake specialist. Please note that all calls are being recorded for quality assurance and training purposes.
Mm-hmm.
Your call is currently in queue and a callback has been scheduled. We will contact you when an agent becomes available. Have a nice day.
Wow. Just wow. Just wow. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm starting to think that they know exactly what they're doing and they think they've been caught.
You have reached the office of the Texas Attorney General. Please know your call may be recorded. Para español, por favor, prima el número uno ahora. If you are calling about a child support matter, please press 2 now. For all other matters, please stay on the line.
Your call is important to us. Please continue to hold.
Office of the Attorney General, how can I direct your call?
Yeah, I need to ask a question about, there's some attorneys in Texas that are, having people cold call me from another country, and they're harassing me, they're bothering me constantly, telling me to sign up for disability, and I thought that they were just scammers calling up because, scammers pretend to be companies all the time, but I called this law firm in Texas, and they have my information, which they wouldn't be able to have if these, who I thought were scammers, didn't give that to them. But who do I make a complaint to?
Let me go ahead and get you over to a specialist who may be able to further assist you with this complaint, okay?
Thank you.
Good afternoon. You've reached the Constituent Affairs Division of the Office of the Attorney General. This is Michael. Can I please have your first and last name?
My name is...
And what city are we calling from today, ma'am? And can I get a good callback number just in case our phone call gets disconnected?
Yeah.
All right. And how can the Office of the Attorney General of Texas help you today?
I'm not sure, sir. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm a scam baiter, and I know what scammers sound like. And when they call me up all the time pretending to be companies, you know, we all know that. Well, recently, actually, not even recently, last year they started doing this to me, this group of scammers, and then they called me back in the spring, and now they're calling me up relentlessly. They said that they work for a law firm in Texas. Well, I thought they were just pretending and trying to get my personal information. I gave them fake information, but when I called the attorney in Texas, they had that fake name. They had that all the information that I gave to the scammers that I knew I couldn't get myself hurt with. They had it, which means they must be using this group of scammers to make cold calls for them, because there's no way in heck that law firm, that legitimate law firm, would have a made-up name that I gave to scammers unless they gave it to them. And I was wondering, what can I do? Because I did a little bit of research, and I know it's unethical for lawyers to call or to use outside sources to call people, but apparently this place is. So do I have any way to make a complaint against them, or what?
Let's see here. Yes, ma'am. I know that our office here, our Consumer Protection Division, would be able to take a lot of these consumer-related complaints. Mm-hmm. And so I going to be the first resource I'd like to point you in the direction of. As far as any of those ethics concerns, I know that the state bar, that their grievance process evaluates those sorts of ethical considerations. Mm-hmm. And so I've also got a resource, a contact for them as well. But as far as getting that information to our investigators here in our Consumer Protection Division, mm-hmm. the easiest way to do that is going to be to file a consumer complaint up on our website. So do you have any pen and paper nearby where you'd be able to copy down our website, as well as another resource here?
Hold on one second. I'm at your website right now, Ken Paxton,
Great.
Attorney General of Texas. Where would I go here?
Yes, ma'am. If you just click on that menu box up in the top right-hand corner.
Hold on a second. About, news, opinions, contact. Oh, the three, like the hamburger at the top.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
The three bars right there.
Right. Okay.
And right below our Consumer Protection tab, there should be a blue box that says File a Consumer Complaint.
Yes, there it is. I see it.
Great.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So just click on that, read through those instructions that pop up, and right below those instructions, and you can scroll down to see it, there should be a heading that says File Your Complaint Online.
Yes.
That blue box there that says the same thing. If you just click on that box, it'll take you to the Consumer Complaint Portal, where you'd be able to leave all of that information, any sort of attachments as well that you may have that would back up those claims or provide any sort of clarification to our investigators. We do encourage that you include that information.
Okay, I've got lots of things recorded right now because I started recording the calls.
Yes, ma'am.
These calls are 45 minutes to an hour long. I don't know if I could attach that. I mean, I could go ahead and upload them to my YouTube channel unlisted, and and send you the link to that where you could hear it all. But I mean, I can try. But I know they're going to be really long files, and I'm not sure if your website would support that.
Right. Yes, ma'am. I'm thinking the same thing here. I know this is a relatively new system that our Consumer Protection uses for those complaints. Mm-hmm. I know that we had, there it is, let's see, the maximum file size is 25 megabytes, and up to 10 files can be uploaded. Okay. So it may be beneficial to upload those to YouTube, include links to those videos. It may be helpful just for getting all of that information to our investigators so that they're aware of all of those calls, anything that may be able to help us find these individuals or provide any information about what happened between you or other consumers and those scammers there.
I wish I could provide you with a phone number, but as we all know, and as we've experienced, they're spoofing local numbers. Every time they call, it's a different spoofed local number, every single time. So I can't even call them back. That's why I called the law firm directly, because I know better than to call the number back, because it's probably going to be some poor person that doesn't know what's going on and doesn't know why I'm calling them. So I thought, well, I'll just call the law firm, and that's when I started putting two and two together. And when I gave them, the fake name that I was given to the scammers, like, yes, we see you right here in the system. It's really sketchy. This law firm is very sketchy, but I know they exist because I already looked them up. The lawyers have a license to practice law and everything, but their website is really weird. They don't pick up calls. When they try to transfer me to their intake department, the call usually drops or I don't get a hold of anybody. And I think that their intake department, quote unquote, are those Indian scammers. That's what I'm thinking.
Yes, ma'am. And I know of one other resource that comes to mind, especially because you're there in Florida. That law firm, at least, is in Texas. There's no telling where those scammers are calling from.
Right.
But the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, at the federal level, they enforce those consumer protection laws similar to our consumer protection division here in the state. And so I know that they would also be able to take a complaint regarding these issues through their consumer response center. And I do have their phone number if you'd like that as well.
Actually, I know how to contact the FTC. I've been reporting to the FTC. And so I'll make a complaint with you guys, with the Texas Bar, and with the FTC. And like we discussed, I'll have to, upload those files to YouTube, and then, and give you links to them, because there's no way these files are going to fit on your website.
Right. Yes, ma'am. Well, is there anything else that our office may be able to help with, or any other questions you may have while I've got you on the line?
No, you've been very, very helpful. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am, and I do wish you the best of luck with these resources. I hope that those scam attempts do settle down for you soon, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. Me too. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
All right, guys. Well, that's that. They have not quit calling me. The scammers are still calling me. I wish I could block them. So hopefully making these reports to the proper people will at least help, help something. I hope so. If you get a call, somebody asking you to apply for disability, or we think that you might qualify, don't talk to them. Call a local disability attorney. They will be able to help you with all of your needs. And remember, don't give out your Medicare, your Social Security number, or any personal information to anybody. Benji says be safe.